I've become a bit obsessed lately with solar power, that the journey I've been doing here is just, it's ever changing and ever creating. And today it continues on a bit further, okay? And why would that be? Well, as you can see, I'm here in the motorhome, and with the linkage that I've done through the last video there, so I've got the charge controller hidden in the cupboard, I've built an extension wire that goes to the front battery, and there's the 20-watt charger sitting up on the roof. Right now, it has not been the sunniest of times sitting here, but it's been here over a week now, and well, according to the batteries, I'll show you on the unit over there. Okay, so as you can see this wee box here, alright, this is the voltmeter at the top here, okay? So I can go into the auxiliary battery, which is currently still showing at 12.5. So it's very, very, very good. So to be fair, that has not drained much at all, but everything has been switched off. But to be fair, I think I left something on the last time. When I went to pick up, that battery was flat. So the good news is it's been charged up and it's holding a charge, so that's no broken. But on the switch here, if I now change that and put it down to vehicle, I'm now on the front battery. And as you can see, that's sitting at over 13 volts. And at the same time, sun's out. And it's charging. So, really, that should mean this vehicle should start. Now, to be fair, I've unplugged it, okay? So, this now means that the solar system, not the universe, as in what I've built on the van, my system here is now totally disconnected. There is nothing happening to the battery whatsoever. Let's see if it starts. Okay, so ignition on. Oh, and ignition off. We'll take two on that. I did the alarm. Right, so there's ignition on, and as you can see, all the lights have come on. Alright, now ignore that in, because again, I've still not changed that bulb yet. So, look at that. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And as you can see, I've got the service light indicator out, be something I've done on another video as well. So, there you go. It works. You've got to admit that was a result, okay? Well, I think it is, and I am actually chuffed to bits. I've actually done something and it's worked, alright? So here's the next phase now for an upgrade, alright? I thought about buying another complete system again, another 20 watt, just a cheapo system. So I've got two of them sitting up there, and I would run, well, as what I've got done there, running to the front battery. I will just copy that and mirror it and run it to my leisure battery, which is actually sitting at my back here underneath this chair. Okay, I thought, oh, it's an awful lot of wiring and a lot of pussing about, and I come across this. It's an Epivar dual battery solar controller. What does that mean? It means that this thing here, for one of a better thing, actually charges two batteries at the same time. So your normal charge controller has 6 screw-in points, which is the first two are where your solar panel screws into, the second two are for your battery, and the third two are actually for a switch, so it operates a light and things like that. Now, this has got 8, and I've no read into this, right? But to be fair, I don't really need the light switchy thing, or like, but right in the middle here, so in this bit, these two there, okay, they're actually where you put your solar panel, and then that is battery 1 and that is battery 2. okay? And it's even got a 1 and a 2 into it, actually, if you can see them clearly. I hope you can. So, but this one here is a remote temp sensor. I really don't know what that means, okay? And I'm still thinking of, well, I'm not sure if a light would work or not, because the temperature sensor thing is basically, I think, for your temperature of your batteries. And I don't know why, but it's got an RJ45 slot, so you can wire up to internet. So, and that is possibilities of, I would think, maybe being able to do, there'll be another attachment you can put on. I know you get Bluetooth sensors where you can remotely access this device and it'll tell you that your batteries are okay and that they're charging and that they're holding and they're not on fire, yeah, that kind of thing. So, is it going to be any good? Let's find out. Okay, that's the old one off, and as you can see, there is a slight difference in the size of them. They're roughly about the same thickness, but the build quality, as you can see, this has got like a heat sink on the back. It's the front case still feels like plastic, to be fair, right? But the back case is definitely metal, whereas this whole thing's just plastic. So relatively cheap though. This kind of thing doesn't come cheap. It's slightly dearer, but let's see if it's going to be worth the cost here. So let's go and fit it. Well, that wasn't hard, and to be fair, a trained monkey can do this, and I'm living proof of that. So what have we got? Well, you can see there's a solid green light here on battery 1. That's because I've got a connection into battery 1. That's my solar panel, and there's nothing in 2. And because there's nothing in 2, that's blank because it's not picking up a voltage. This wee screen here, all this does is when you push it, the first one tells you which battery you're on. So it's actually saying, no, it's actually, you know, funny, there you go, that's a better reading there. So it's saying 0, okay? And the second one is a 5, which is the charging priority, and the third one is a 0, which is the frequency. So if you go to the top here, you'll see that the first LED, 1 is a sealed battery, which is correct. 2, number 5 means it's charging 50% to battery 1 and 50% to battery 2. And 3, the 0 LED means it is preset for the PWM frequency at 25 Hz. I really don't know what number 3 means, so I'm going to have to look into that. But apart from that, I've just got to now run a wire for my second battery. Bob's your auntie. I really can't believe how straightforward and how easy that was. But it's a simple solution, yet it helps in a way where you're getting both batteries. Now, as I said earlier on, this is basically just a 20 watt panel I've got sitting on the roof. It's not even fixed. Alright, so I can take it out and in for, so I don't need to drill holes and I'm not bursting any apertures or that. Basically, there's a wee groove on the sunlight up there, and the wire feeds through that, no problem. Alright, so that's basically a case of that to that, and that is it. Right? There has hardly been any sunlight, so I'm surprised at the voltage that's actually sitting in this battery just now. And one of the things I've noticed there, when I actually cheated, right, I read the pamphlet, and the reason I done that was because it's only 2 pages. I just wanted to count what the wee lights meant, and I never seen the sticker on the top. So Iblimbo. I mean, if you look at this, like, that's how much company that guy is to me. He's fantastic. So I've now got another problem though. So I've solved the problem in the motorhome here, right? But what's irking me now is I've got a spare battery, I've got a spare charge controller, and I've also got spare wires. I've not got a spare solar panel though, eh? Or have I? Okay, we're up in the therapy greenhouse now. And the sun's come out, but I've had something sitting, working away in the background for a couple of hours here, right? And as you can see, up there, alright, see that wee mini solar panel? Just a wee dotty thing, alright? But it's no longer in use, and my neighbour had it as a spare, and I says, I'm looking for a spare one, and he says, take that, do what you want with it, blah blah blah, alright? So the first thing you've got to do, right, is to check that there's power coming in. And how do you do that? Well, I've unwound the cord, alright? Oh. So there's the end, alright? This is how I never throw nothing away, right? And in the cupboard I remembered, right, at this connector, alright? So basically it's a, you screw in your lev in your earth, alright? And all you do is that. And when I do that, that's connected to the crocodile clips. Now, when it's, that then connects to a battery, Bob, you're auntie. That's it done. It's that simple. Now, the only thing is, there's no, the only thing missing in between this whole setup and link up is one of these. So, what I've done is, I've had this sitting, and believe it or not, I'm getting, well, even just now, let's see if I can, let's see if I can show you this. I'm not sure if I can, to be honest. Can you just, come up. What I'll do is, I'll just clip that one there, clip that one there, okay. And right now, without a word of a lie, oh, now there you go, there's the negative come up, which means I've actually wired them the wrong way around, and I put red to black and black to red, because, well, I'm a self-confessed idiot, so there you go. So that's them on the right pins now, okay. Now, okay, the sun's come out, but right now, 14.54, alright. Now, the reason I get excited is that wee thing there is enough just to charge up a battery. Huh? It's amazing that we'll keep a battery topped up, a wee dotty thing like that, alright. So, what I done was, I actually wired it just direct to the battery, okay, and here is said battery, right. Now this battery this morning, I'm actually going to go back to here again, because the sun's causing a bit of pandemonium in here, alright. So you just hit the top of word for it, but there's that's the battery. I've got another set of alligator clips on, right, so I'll just stick the one in the red and the one in the black, right. So basically now what I'm actually measuring is, I'm measuring the power direct from the battery. Now the only thing is, these things keep falling out, so I need to hold on to this, right. So now bear in mind, this morning when I come out here, there was hardly any sun, and I checked that that solar panel was working, right. Alright, beep 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 beep. Checked that was working, and it was, so I just plunged on the battery, but I measured the battery before I'd done that. It was reading 9.49 volts, alright. Now it was sitting there for a couple of hours, as I said. Look at that, 12.78. It's back up to a full battery again. So, it's not the best of batteries, right, but to be fair, I'm going to be running in here is a light, okay. What light? Not bad. What like yourself? Boom, boom. I need new material. So, let's go and wire it up and see if this works, alright? Okay, I need to be hands-free for this bit. So, hopefully you can see that on the screen. Everything is actually wired up, and the wires are down below there, as you can see. Okay, so keep your eyes on the screen. First things first, we need to connect is the battery. Okay, so positive, and then negative, and there you go. So you can see the battery it's hanging in there, but it's not too bad. Alright, but there is still nothing. So if I do that with the light, there is actually I should actually bring the light into here, eh? There you go. Right, there you go. So there is no light. Now I now take the two ends that I've made up, okay, and I now plug in and add the solar panel. And there you go. And there you go right away. You're seeing there, look. So, there's 13.2 going into the battery, it's charging the battery, and it's tickety-boo. But there's just no enough light, power in there, sorry, for it to run the light yet. So, all in all, another bit of a success. So, I'm actually quite chuffed at that. There you go. No bad for a half-wit. So, out of nothing, I've got a wee solar system set up in here, rather than wasting stuff, as you can see. I managed it, and it's basically, as I said, it's just for light for in here. But at the same time as well, remember there's the two USB charging ports in there as well, so that I'm able to charge a phone up or anything that's USB, to be honest with you. But bear in mind, this is not a heavy duty leisure battery, right? So it's like everything else. If you're wanting to set up like what I've got over in the workshop there with the 200 watt one, then that's what you need to go for. And you need a deep cycle laser battery for that as well. You need the Type C, or was it the Type A? Well, here we go again. I'm not giving you the data, but I've got a video on it, so go back and watch that. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching if you've stayed this far. Thanks for the support. If you're new, welcome to Random Therapy. It's all about making you happy and talking turkey. So, go and hit that subscribe button right now. Till the next one. I'll see you there.